This is doing scratch tracks for the night before we start recording the new CD. This is kind of like studying the night before a test, but you gotta make do with the time we have. So in less than 12-ish hours is day one in the studio. There's still a lot of work to be done, so we'll have to clean up and see how it works. So here we are at day one. Time to start taking things seriously. We're in the studio. We don't know what we're going to start with yet, but...
It's funny how the guitar's already set up there.
Yeah, here it goes.
Morning, sir. And isn't it a beautiful day for some rock and roll?
It's lovely out here, honestly. It really is. It's a great day. Great day to begin.
Why is there a wallet on the snare drum?
So it opens up for a second, lets like the full spectrum of sound come through, closes after half a second, and so it meets all the ugliness. So without it, and with it.
So there's this scene in the movie Walk the Line, the Johnny Cash biography, where they're doing a show and Johnny Cash is like out of his mind on coke and pills and stuff. He walks out on stage, he's all sweaty. He's like a total mess. And he walks over the drum kit and he kicks it really hard and he's like, play the damn thing. I feel like every drummer I've ever played with in my life, I've wanted to do that too, at one point or another. So we'll see if we get there today. We're doing drums, but I hope not. This is why hip-hop is popular these days and nobody listens to rock anymore. Because hip-hop, it's like the same, you have a 4-minute song, and you sit your same drumming, and you expand out and you're done.
It's because it's a producer's medium. Well, rap or like hip-hop, basically all popular forms of music. You know, you go in and you do everything on the computer.
We're sitting here tuning the snare like, oh, I think the high tom coming out of verse 3 in the 4th measurement. I mean, this is for the birds. Anyone playing rock should stop now. Don't start a band.
Most people already have.
I know. It's a dying medium.
How do you feel? Day 2, rocking it out.
Rocking it out, baby.
Get ready to
Rocking it out.
get ready to record Ghost Town.
Ghost Town.
It's gonna go.
I like this song a lot.
I like this song too.
This is gonna be a fun one.
I just told Ryan. I said of all the songs on the record, this is my favorite.
I think I'm the most excited for this one to come out for sure. Yeah, I gotta admit. I mean, I love all the songs, but
yeah, we all have our favorites. This one's mine.
Definitely one. Yeah, I'm with you on that, Dan. I'm with you.
Sweet. day 2 in the studio. We're doing, actually no, it's day 3.
Like
I've
day
lost all
5.
track of time. We're doing rhythm guitars today, and probably on this song, the longest single stretch of non-distorted guitar ever in a Raid the Quarry song.
I didn't think about that, but that is true.
So we got Brian.
We're cleaning up our act on the second CD.
Get about to.
That's the name of the album. Don't tell anybody.
So we got our Fender amp set up here. We got our Fender Strat going as clean can be. Well, a little bit of chicken picking. So for anybody out there wondering why we suck, the answer is we suck on purpose.
We're actually spending valuable time recording a mistake on purpose, which we may look back and wish we hadn't, but for now we are.
Too good for this.
Chalk it up to youthful indiscretion. That's the name of the album.
Chalking up to Youth League. So this next song we're about to record was written in memory of Stephen Hawking, who passed away a few months before this record. It's about quantum physics. It goes something like this.
We're here in the studio recording some of the heavy sounds for the record. That hiss that you hear behind you is an amp. It's a Marshall head that's dimed. We're getting all the sound out of it we can. We're pushing so much air. And we're actually using less gain than I would normally use live. A lot of times I'm recording, that's the way it works. We're finding that the mids were a little too compressed when we had the gain much higher than this. We're using a 10-band EQ to kind of pull out some of that low muddiness and bring up those mids, tighten up the sound. So should be a nice musical tone when we get done.
So we're doing what is hopefully the final drum track right now. And if you remember in the beginning of Titanic, when the boat's first leaving, you know, like all the rich people and even like Jack and everybody are up top waving and having this good time. And there's a 10-second clip where they cut to the giant boiler in the motor room, and there's these sweaty, just like working class British guys shoveling coal into the boiler, and they all look miserable, and then you forget like they're the ones really making the ship move. I feel like that's what drums is like, and that's what we're doing right now as we try and finish the last one.
Shoveling coal.
Yeah, shoveling coal.
So it's, day 6 in the studio? It's hard to tell because it feels like we're spending all our free time here, but we're about to do some rhythm guitars. We got Brian set up, rocking the Les Paul today.
Not sure we made it loud enough, sir.
See what we get. So I'm creeping on Aaron. He's supposed to do bass this morning. He says he's here. He's sitting in the car, probably texting a girl or something. I mean, I don't know. This is the bass player in his natural habitat. Watch as he slowly emerges from his vehicle.
Sorry, put it in reverse, right?
It's day X in the studio. I literally have no idea anymore. We're gonna do some bass today. See, you've been to the beach.
Yeah, I guess so. I'm gonna enjoy it.
Our show last night had a beach party theme, so Aaron has carried his lays into the recording session this morning, and I have carried my blown out voice into the studio. You can probably hear how low it is. It's so low. Hopefully by the afternoon we'll be able to do some vocals. This place is full of faces following me with their eyes. Apparitions haunt my vision. Specters that alone and I can't breathe. The air is freezing, caught in these crystalline skies. Trading oxygen for entropy and hiding from past lives. I keep dreaming of vacant city streets, waking up in a ghost town, feeling like an unwanted man.
This is my podcast I'm recording.
Staring at the floor, your head in your hands. All she ever wanted was a rambling man. So I drive 8 hours just to try to recall the memory of the guy I was before I hit the wall. And those Sunday mornings turned into Friday nights as I had one hand on the wheel and the other on my mind. Oh, will I walk alone for hours? Will I wish that I was there? Will I be the fool to travel where these angels need to tread? Stare at the floor, your head in your hands. All she ever wanted was a rambling man. So I drive 8 hours just to try to recall the memory of the guy I was before I hit the wall. And the Sunday mornings turned into Friday nights as I had one hand on the wheel and the other on my mind. Oh, will I walk alone for hours? Will I wish that I was there? Will I be the fool to travel where these angels feed to tread?
I feel like that was a good take.
So back in the studio, hopefully the final night, you might notice it looks a little darker than usual. Kind of looks like Solo, a Star Wars story. But this is because inexplicably every outlet, or was it outlet or breaker?
Every breaker save one. We're down to one breaker in the panel.
So
But thankfully one will be enough to get the job done, hopefully.
we're moving the mic into the control room. All we got left is some BGVs. See if we can knock this out on whatever 9-volt we're running off of. So we're currently on the way to Home Depot.
On the last day, this little fella out of the wall panel decided to die, so Hopefully we can swap it out real quick, be back in business.
It's a very Jurassic Park thing to say. What, like 20 minutes, I'll have power back out of the entire studio.
I mean, it's not like a hard thing to fix, you just gotta have the right part, you know, man?
That's turned into a little band field trip. We're gonna make some music and we're gonna learn about electricity. Stop. I think the cable came out again.